The other good thing is that the enemy of community policing has always been the lack of resources. And so we're starting to address that. We're not going to get to the number where we need to be overnight, but we are starting to increase the number of police officers. And just recently, last week, we made the announcement that we are redirecting some officers who have left, for example, police officers who have been behind the desk. We're placing an additional 175 on the streets. And so that's a plus. And then thirdly, what I will say to you, there's always been a pretty good interaction between police and the community itself and community leaders. There are a number of pastors who are here today who can attest to that, and I think that's a plus. They've been working with a number of community leaders. I know on the south side, they can speak to that. Councilman Allen Rosen, I think, can speak to the fact that there's been a great deal of community participation. I've been in a number of meetings where you've had community and police working together. I think that's one of the things that those of us in the city of Houston is placing a great deal of emphasis on.
I'd rather not speak specifically on what we're doing, but we are working to make sure that we're 100% prepared for the Super Bowl. And it's not just the Houston Police Department. We're also working with our other law enforcement agencies as well as our federal partners. But there's a lot of things that we do in preparation for such a large event.
Chief, if I could follow up on the community policing, and the mayor could weigh in as well. One of the things that builds that trust is officers having time to get into the community. I think across the board, leaders have recognized that that officers we are understaffed slightly in the city of Houston. We need more officers. How concerned are you that your staff does not have the time to get out and meet people in the community and build those relationships?
Well, I would love to be able to say that, I have all the staff.
That's part of my role and the role of the other members here on City Council as well.
Mayor, aside from the relationship in the community, some people have said that what happened in Dallas, some of the officers were outdone. Is the city of Houston well equipped to respond to something that happened, like the event that happened last night in Dallas?
Well, let me just allow the chief.
We are equipped in terms of weapons as well as training, but it's not just about the weapons and the training. It's also just being prepared, being alert, and for those kinds of situations. And I believe that we are prepared.
Chief, we're told there was
the other point that I want to say is that police officers can't do it all, and you've heard the phrase, "If you know something, say something." So if you know something, say something. Because even those who have engaged in peaceful protest, their message is undermined when individuals commit acts as was done in Dallas. Their message is undermined. So it doesn't benefit them at all when you have individuals who are shooting down and gunning down police when they are engaging in peaceful protest. So if you know something in the community, and you know someone is about to commit a crime or violate the law, then say something. And then it works on both ends, okay? Because police officers, we have to step up too to make sure that everyone is being respectful and appreciative and exercising courtesy as it relates to the common citizen. So we all have to, in a sense, police and patrol ourselves and be accountable in every walk of life. So if you know something, say something, and then I think we can build a much stronger relationship and bond with our different groups. I'm sorry, Greg.
Chief, we're told there's a demonstration planned tonight. Are we ready? Are you bringing more resources to the table? Are you preparing for the possibilities of what happened to that?
We would treat that protest, that assembly, as we do any other. And we will be ready and we will be there. And as the mayor stated, in just about every one of these marches, it's very, people come up and tell us if there are issues. And that speaks to the relationship that these officers have with the people in terms of